Hey guys, it's Brit, and it's a rainy day here in New Jersey, but I got some bookish mail yesterday, and I want to show it off. It's from Etsy, so it's a custom. Well, there's one custom bookmark, and one that was already in her shop that I couldn't pass up. But anyway, I'll start with my custom book thong. She calls it a book thong this is from BeadsMarkTheSpot, and her name is Tonya, and she's absolutely lovely. This is my Game of Thrones inspired book thong. Here. I'm gonna get all up close, don't worry, but it's a fairly long bookmark, and this is entirely custom order. She asked what I wanted, and I told her what I wanted, and she did exactly. So these are little gray and black beads, silver beads. I'm sorry, black and silver beads. Yes. Okay. So since I'm already here, this is facing the right way now. This is a dragon to symbolize House Targaryen. And I have a red bead here to symbolize House Targaryen. And I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of hard to see. But there's a bead in the middle with rhinestones. And then atop is the yellow to symbolize House Greyjoy. And I wanted the red and the yellow together to symbolize the Greyjoy alliance that is going on currently in Game of Thrones season 6/7. And on the other end, I have two other beads. So, these get kind of twisted, so forgive me. I'm trying. Yes, okay, so there is a silvery gray bead on top, in between another bead with rhinestones in it, and then black for House Stark, and of course, there is a dire wolf, or a wolf, to symbolize the dire wolf of House Stark. And krakens are hard to find in bead form, but I think this is a pretty good representation of House Greyjoy. It's a little octopus. It looks pretty fierce. Just like the Greyjoys. Very fierce. Except Euron can go die. But anyway. Yes, there we go. So, yeah. That is the entire book thong draped over my hand. And I'm gonna link her shop in the description because it won't let me link up there for whatever reason, but I have one more bookmark. And this one is not a custom order. This one was already in her shop, but I love it nonetheless, and I couldn't pass it up when I saw it because it's so tiny and cute. Okay, so this one's a little different. This one is a curved piece of metal, and it's a lot smaller. And then there's a set of little dangly beads at the top, supported by two rings. And I will show you each bead individually, like I did with the previous Game of Thrones bookmark. But this is a Raven Boys inspired bookmark, So, bead number 1 is a tree to symbolize caves water. And if you've read The Raven Boys, you know that what caves water is, and I highly recommend that you do, because The Raven Boys is lovely, and I love them. All-time favorite series. So, yes, that's the tree. And in between each bead is another bead. A tiny little black bead, like this. It's cute. Okay, so we got the tree. And next is this little book to symbolize Gansy's journal, I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, Tonya, let me know if you're watching. Oh no, I've looped. There we go. There we go. Okay, so next up is... Actually, I should get a better shot of the book right there. There we go. Next bead is a tiny bead. It says dream. And if you've read The Raven Cycle, or, sorry, there was a knocking on the window. If you've read The Raven Cycle, or you know of the second book, The Dream Thieves, you know that dreams play a big role in The Raven Boys, The Raven Cycle. And finally, last but not least, is a little tiny itty bitty feather charm. Because you can't have the Raven Boys without a feather. Alright guys, that's all I got. But I'm so happy because I don't have a lot of bookmarks. I know that's probably hard to believe, but I really don't have a lot of bookmarks. So when I thought that this would be nice to have, because bookmarks are nice to have that aren't just little pieces of paper, and these are lovely. They're really, really lovely. Thank you, Tonya. Again, her shop is BeadsMarkTheSpot, and check her out because she is wonderful and she was so professional the entire time. Some personal stuff probably affected her. She didn't go into detail, but some stuff slowed down the production of my custom bookmark, but that's okay because life happens. And she responded, all things considered, in a really timely, professional manner. And I'm so happy that she was able to make these beautiful bookmarks for me. I'm so glad that I own them. So, until next time, guys, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Check out Tonya's shop.